Hello and welcome to AIM Qualifications and Assessment Group. In this video, we'll show you how to complete a referral form. Where a student has had 2 submissions of the same assessment and still not achieved the learning outcomes and assessment criteria, or when a late submission with no agreed extension has not achieved the learning outcomes and assessment criteria, a third attempt is possible, but only after a referral has been applied for and been authorised by the AVA. The application should be made by the provider on behalf of the student and sent to the AVA. Once the AVA has received the application, a decision will be made as to whether the student will be allowed a third attempt. The form itself can be found on our website at www.aimgroup.org.uk/qualifications/centres/policies and procedures. When you download the form, you'll see it's divided into 3 sections. Section 1A and 1B must be fully completed by the provider. Section 2 is for the AVA use only and should be left blank. Section 1A identifies the provider, the course, and the student. The person making the application and their role, along with the internal verifier supporting the request, must also be identified, and both must sign and date the form. Section 1B is completed by the course tutor. The table must contain all necessary details regarding the unit for which the application is being made. This includes the unit title, credit value, credit level, which of the assessment criteria have not been met or whether this is a late submission with no agreed extension, confirmation that the application is supported by the internal moderator, and finally the deadline for the second resubmission. In order for a fully informed decision to be made by the AVA, it's absolutely critical that the supporting evidence section is completed in as much detail as possible. First, it's important to identify what the student has to do to meet the outstanding assessment criteria. Second, details of any special circumstances affecting the student at the time of the assessment should be provided. Again, details are very important so that the correct decisions are made and the student is not disadvantaged. Third, you should provide evidence of the original submission and first resubmission with any supporting feedback. The form asks you to list the titles of all submissions. Finally, it's critical that you provide a full list of all achieved units by the student so far. This includes the unit title, the credit value, the grade outcomes, or achieved if it's an ungraded unit, and whether these have been achieved through referral or not. Don't forget, you can add as many extra rows to the table as you need. Once you've fully completed the form, send it together with all the supporting evidence to the AVA via the access2he@aimgroup.org.uk email. The application and supporting evidence will then be reviewed by a panel and a decision made. The AVA will advise the provider of the outcome within 10 working days. And that's it. If you require any further information, please contact us at access2he@aimgroup.org.uk.